Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're accessing this video. So what I've done is I'm showing my screen the way that you all see it so you can get an idea of what I want you to know for the RX assignment. I'm getting a lot of emails, same questions coming up over and over again, so I'm making this video to sort of help explain it. Now, on the left of the screen, if you click on course content, you will see all of the course content that you need to be successful in the course. So, someone asked about Turnitin instructions that they've never seen it. Well, I posted an announcement that the course content link had all of the assignments you needed. So here it is, Turnitin instructions. You click on it, and because of the way my screen is set up, this is how it's going to show up for you. But anyway, it'll show up here with directions for how to get on Turnitin. So this is for all of your assignments, including your RX assignment. So 24 hours before the assignment is due, which would be Saturday at 11:59 p.m. That's 24 hours before. You're going to submit your assignment. Make sure you do it by then to turn it in so that you will get an originality report back. It takes about 24 hours for them to submit your document, review it, see if there are any commonalities between what you've submitted and the bank of information that they have. I've set it so that your bibliography should not be included, so you don't have to worry about that showing up. So anywhere there's common, like if you've cut and pasted something, it's going to pop up as an originality score, and it's going to give you a score for the entire document. If you happen to choose a drug that someone else chose and that information is in the bank, then chances are you're going to also get a score, but you'll be able to explain that in your explanation of what your originality report says. So you're going to go to turnitin.com. As it says here, click on the create a user profile. If you do not yet have one, you may have one from other courses. If you do already have a profile, then all you have to do is log into the class. So the class ID will be, this is the number 134091165. The password is medturonline. Use your NSU email address, and then you select a personal password to be able to enroll in the class. The link will give you, this is step-by-step instructions here. All right, so make sure that you submit your assignment. Now for the RX assignment, because I'm asking for it to be a PowerPoint document, one of the issues that sometimes students have is when they try to upload a PowerPoint document, for some reason it gives them an error message that it's too large. To prevent that from happening, simply cut your text out. So just create a text document, a Word document of just the text that you're using for your PowerPoint presentation, and upload that as your RX assignment. Okay. After you click submit, then you're going to of course get a matching report. You can either print it out, or it will free in this instance you're just going to take a screenshot of it, explain whatever matches you get, and then attach that to your assignment when you submit it. So the report, originality report, and the explanation, your explanation of whatever matches you saw. So maybe there's a match for a bit of text, maybe it's just the name of the drug. You're saying, well, name of the drug can show up anywhere, so that is not, not a case of plagiarism. That's just the name of the drug. All right, so you're just going to explain whatever your matches are, and then you attach that to your PowerPoint and submit the entire thing to the Dropbox in Blackboard. Okay? So your entire document must include your originality report as well as your matching explanation from Turnitin in order for your document to be complete. Now, sometimes Turnitin takes a while and it doesn't submit your document back. If that's the case, go ahead and submit your document. If you don't get it, just write a note to me. Just let me know that somehow you didn't get your report from Turnitin, and I will create another Dropbox for those students. Sometimes that happens, but I can tell based on when you submit your document to Turnitin whether or not it's a case of time ran out or it actually did not come back to you. So I can see all of that. So don't, I know all the tricks. Okay. All right. So that's for Turnitin. All right. Now back to the actual assignment. Let me do this. So if you go again to course documents, course content, you will see the RX instructions. Okay,
So here are the instructions. Okay. Here are your instructions. You're going to research 2 commonly prescribed drugs by visiting either www.fda.gov or www.usp.org or any other reputable source. Please no Wikipedia. Uh, none of those kinds of documents or websites are allowed. If it says .gov or .org, fine, but no Wikipedia.com, no, no periodicals like that unless it's a peer-reviewed journal that you're using. Okay, so all of these questions that you see here are what I want included in your PowerPoint. It doesn't have to necessarily be in this order, but I don't want you to put questions in your PowerPoint. So don't put a question like you see it here, stated here in your PowerPoint. I just want you to state your drug and then you name the information. What is the brand name? You're going to give me that information. You can use maybe bullet points. So the questions here are just as a guide. Please do not put them in your PowerPoint. I just want you to answer all of these questions. Make sure that all of these questions are addressed in the information that you include in your PowerPoint. You can use bullet points, you can just use statements, however you want to do it, but do not put questions and answers in your PowerPoint. Okay? Type your PowerPoint, making sure that all the following questions are answered, but they're answered in essay format for each drug. Please do not, I'm saying that again for about the 85th time, do not type the questions into your PowerPoint. I don't want to see questions and answers. I just want to see a flowing document making sure that all of this information is addressed. Okay, make sure to cite your sources, upload the information to turn it in, get your originality report back, and then you're going to attach that to the entire document and submit that in the Dropbox in Blackboard. You're also going to write an actual prescription. So when you write the actual prescription, you're going to use the RX blank, which you'll also see in course content. Okay, so you click on course content on RX blank, it's going to show this prescription. Now, depending on the version of Word that you have, you may or may not be able to type into the document. You should be able to. If you cannot, then all you will have to do is, because this is, I have it up in like 3 or 4 windows, so it won't allow me to type here now, but if you bring it up, you should be able to type into it. If you cannot, print it out, handwrite it, and then scan it as a PDF and try to attach it to your document. You should be able to type into it though, because it's set as a Word document that you should be able to edit. Again, if you're using an older version of Word, then you may not be able to do that. So try to use the computers on campus if you can for this part, and then just attach it to your document. Make sure it is one long document, okay? You only get one chance to upload, so don't say, okay, I'm going to upload the PowerPoint, then I'm going to upload my then I'm going to upload my RX blank, then I'm going to upload my originality report. You only get one opportunity to upload to Blackboard, so please use that wisely. People are asking me about dates. I'm going to pull up the syllabus just for kicks. So the syllabus, people are asking me, saying, oh, it's due today, but I didn't get a chance to do it. All right, if you look at the syllabus, it says it gives you the week number and the start date for that week. So the week 1 started on August 22nd. That's when the course began. Obviously, you could not expect that assignments are going to be due on that first day, the first day of the week. No. Same thing applies for this week. Week 5 begins on September 19th. Your assignments that are due as usual Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. the following Sunday after this date. So September 19th, the following Sunday would be September 25th. All right? So your assignment is due on September 25th, not September 19th. If you only take a little bit of time to read what is here on the assignment, you would notice that it says RX assignment. When you pull it up, where's my screen going? So it looks a little different for you, but if you look at it in the Dropbox, it actually gives you the assignment date. All right, so student preview looks a little bit different, but it's due on September 25th. All right, so as usual, all assignments are due the Sunday after the week begins, not the actual date that you see on the syllabus. All right, so that date, the syllabus date, is simply the date of the week. It is not the date that the assignment is due. Hope that is clear. All right. So September 19th is the beginning of the week. Your quiz is due, discussion board is due, RX assignment is due on the following Sunday. Now, someone asked about the discussion board, whether or not it is actually due. Yes, I try not to have the discussion boards due when their assignments due. That doesn't always work out simply because of the time factor for the term. We cannot roll out all of the too many chapters at the same time because we follow the same pace as the on-ground courses. So you have your midterm examination, you have an assignment due next week as well, and then you have another assignment coming up on the week of the 21st, and then you have to review for the exam, and then you have the final. So the only way that I could make sure that you had the sufficient number of discussion boards was to include one for this week. So my apologies on that. You just have to, like this, the syllabus is subject to change. This is one of the changes. So it is due, the discussion board is actually due the same week as your RX assignment is due. So hopefully you'll be able to turn it in without too much trouble. And if there are any issues, just send me an email about it. Let me know what issue you're having, because with different computer programs, some people are on Macs. Macs sometimes historically don't work very well with Blackboard. If you're even on a PC, if you're on a PC and you're using Internet Explorer with Blackboard, sometimes there's some components that will not work for you. Firefox is really the better platform to use when you're using Blackboard on a PC or Mac for that matter. So, there will be some glitches, there will be a few little issues and hiccups. Just let me, keep me aware of that, apprised of that, and I'll find a workaround for you guys. It sometimes just, no system is perfect. It's programmed by people, so every now and again there are issues. All right. So that should give you a good idea of what I'm expecting. If you look in for the week, when you click on your week, if you click here, it should come up this way. Let me see how it comes up for you guys, because it comes up very differently for me. So if you can click on the here we go. So when you click on the word itself, so you're clicking on the word RX assignment itself, because it comes up completely differently for me, so I have to double check. So here's where it shows you the due date, how many points are possible, and it gives you also the PowerPoint where you can the point where you can click and read the details of the assignment. And this is where you're going to actually submit it. You can actually click here to write it. I don't recommend that. I recommend that you attach the file. All right. So that's going to be your best. And then you, of course, have to agree to the plagiarism tools and then submit your document. So you're going to attach it here and click submit. Right? So what you're going to attach is the PowerPoint, your originality report, and your response to it. If there's nothing to report, if you get a 0 originality report, there's nothing to report. You just include that, and then your RX blank with your typed prescription. Okay? Hope that helps. And if there are any other questions, I'll try to address those. I'm going to upload this PowerPoint, this explanation at least, to the course so that you guys have it and you can refer to it as needed. All right? Okay, so hope that helps you guys out. See you in the discussions.